do we start on that?
Welcome to Tantalus Podcast.
Welcome to Tantalus Podcast. I'm Eoin Murphy.
I'm Colin Regan.
Today we're going to be unboxing the collector's edition of Dark Souls 3. We couldn't get our hands on the Prestige edition, mainly because it was about 500 quid.
Yes.
But they sold out really, really quick. Now, these collector's editions are pretty hard to come by as well. The GameStop and Carlo, actually, what a big shout out to them, because they hooked us up with this collector's edition when we couldn't get our hands on them. And we tried pretty soon after they got released, and they were just gone. So we got our hands on Xbox One version of Dark Souls 3 collector's edition, and we're going to whack this baby open and have a look. Already, wow, that is big.
Jesus.
I know what this is. Now, the main reason that people would buy this collector's edition is for what is in this mystery box right here. We'll start small. So,
It's like, not important.
forget about that. So, Dark Souls, the art of the trilogy. So, usually when you buy a collector's edition, you get these tiny, well, not really tiny, but I mean, you get an A5 size flip book.
Yeah.
For artwork, for game concepts and things like that. You get this small, about yay big, of an art book. This thing, I thought this was a guide when I first had a look at it, because Google Images does not credit anything properly with size. But this, I mean, this is huge. This is beautiful.
It looks amazing. Like even the cover on it.
Yeah,
is
the
all
cover,
great.
like it's a full-on, like this is the kind of thing you'd expect like Prima Guides or something to put out
Yeah.
as a secondary thing that you would pay for outside your collector's edition. Yeah, it's got all three Dark Souls 2, and a lot of artwork from Dark Souls 3, which I'm very, very excited.
So that's
Cover
amazing.
arts, things like that.
That is a great collector's item.
That's a really, really nice collector's item. If you got your hands on one of these, you're pretty lucky. I'm delighted to have one of these in the office. And then we got the
game itself.
I know what you're thinking. I know what that says. Again, GameStop Carlo hooked us up, seriously. We only have a PS4 in the office, and we got the collector's edition for the Xbox One because that's all they had. And they hooked us up with the PS4 disc with metallic game case. So this is another thing that comes. You can get this in the Apocalypse edition, which is the kind of minor collector's edition without all the cool gear. And it comes with an e-guide, which is pretty nice, by Prima Guides, so you know that's going to be good quality.
Oh, it's like a little starter guide.
Yeah, so it gives you kind of like...
It's like hips and tints about the game.
And I'm pretty sure this is the first time in a long time in a PS4 game I've seen a booklet that's more than 2 pages. So that's nice to have.
That's definitely true.
So, and then you got your game disc and stuff. You got this lovely, really, really lovely soundtrack disc that comes right with it.
Oh, that's pretty.
So that's
2 in the one as well.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. I love those game
great.
cases where they protect things. We had that in the Far Cry Primal hard case last time. Keeps your stuff nice and tight. Next up, this is a quite fun one. This is one of the kind of unique things. Like, what do we get? Like, we got the Wenja soundtrack thing to teach you a language last time. This
the little phrase book.
Dark Souls version of the unique collector's items, and they're iron-on patches. So for your jackets, for your bags, things like that, you have these nice little kind of very well-known Dark Souls
like references
and tropes and things like that that you can sew or iron on to your gear, which is, I think, a really, really nice touch for showing your pride for, like, you know, the fandom and stuff like that. My favorite thing ever to get an any collector's edition, and it's this is by far one of the things I think I'm most impressed with in this collector's edition, because you get a map, you get an in-game map, which is nice.
Yeah,
but usually, like, you know, some games you get to buy a collector's edition, you'll get a map. They'll give you some kind of overarching thing. I got one with the Far Cry. You've got one with a couple other games. Now this, they take it a step further with this, and they give you the Dark Souls style map. You wouldn't be given a piece of paper in game. They give you this cloth map.
That is
it's
brilliant.
It's ragged, it's burned, it's brittle, it feels frail. I mean, that's magnificent. That is absolutely fantastic. That is one of the best things I think I've ever gotten.
That's really cool.
I think that's very, very cool. It's got, like, it's really well detailed. It's got like these singed little edges and everything on it. It's a really, really nice piece of work. So, what everybody's been waiting for. Let's break into the big boy.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? There's our Ashen Knight figure, 25 centimeters in height. It's fantastic. Comes with the collector's edition. Both swords in place. These are removable. You can change them and swap them out. I'm pretty sure they're the same sword, but I mean, you can turn them back to front, whatever you like. It's got the lovely Dark Souls 3 logo embossed across the front. He's not movable as far as I can see. He doesn't take any kind of pose or anything like that, but it's a
he
beautiful...
presses back and he's like
he's not Snap. But I mean, like, he's got decent weight to him and stuff. Like, he'd be lovely on a desk, anywhere like that. But it's, I mean, that's a really, really nice addition to any collector's edition of any Dark Souls things. I think Dark Souls 2 in the USA came with the Elite Knight figurine and stuff, like, but it's not often you get kind of stuff like this with collector's edition. Like, usually they're very, very expensive to get a figurine. But I mean, this was, I got mine for what, €140? So I'm not sure what that translates to in dollars, but €140 for a figurine, gigantic art book, that beautiful map, and a hardback case with soundtrack. I mean, I think that's pretty good value for a collector's edition. And a guide. That's more than two.
Like, even like, I don't know, like with a lot of stuff that you get, but like even like the amount of stuff that must be in this
I mean, yeah, that's
art book alone.
It's
like,
an art book for Dark Souls 3. It's an art book for all
a trilogy.
three.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is certainly something if you're a fan of not just Dark Souls 3, but Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is a great
have, like.
This is a great collection. Like,
if you can get your hands on it.
That's true. That is true. Do you want to just recap over the things that we got in? So we got the game itself.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Hard game case.
The hard game case with the soundtrack.
Game and soundtrack. So the soundtrack disc is beautiful as well. I mean, it comes with 24 tracks.
That's brilliant.
Like, it's a hefty dose of art.
Yeah. There's the art book, the trilogy art book, which is, again,
beautiful. That is just, look at the draw there. I got the Dark Souls 3 logo. on. So
that is,
we got the nice
the iron-on patches.
Iron-on patches right there. There, I mean, that's just like is
the Prima starter guide for like help, tips and hints about the game, and then you have the map itself.
Yep.
Which again, like, it's a great and
big old beautiful map.
And the huge figurine.
Yeah, I mean, 25 centimeters for a figurine is pretty, like, well, it's not an issue for a figurine, but I mean, not for that price. But I mean, that's set together now. That is really, it's really something. It all just kind of ties in. It's beautiful. It's a really, really nice collector's edition. It's got everything you could ever want and more in a Dark Souls style collector's edition.
Yeah, that's an amazing collection if you're a Dark Souls fan.
Yeah, fantastic collector's edition. Absolutely must have if you can get your hands on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you can get your hands on it.
A
huge shout out to GameStop Carlo
for hooking us up with one. Yeah, because other than this, we wouldn't be unboxing it. So, like, they really, really help us out.
Yeah, definitely.
The same as the Far Cry thing. They go above and beyond. So if you're in Carlo and you're looking for games, GameStop Carlo is your place to go. Definitely. Hell, come out of county and come down.
Thanks very much for watching the unboxing, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Boy. There you go. That's Dark Souls 3 done. Now let's play the f***ing game, baby! Not really. I have to go edit this video.
Wait until we do the Uncharted one. Like, you'll be
oh my god.
Out.
I'll just be like, I Crash Bandicoot 4!
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it until they announce Crash. No.